Hey, before you scroll away, let me plant one idea right up front. The moment you power on the Stereo 70s, you don't hear better sound, you feel it, in a way your old receiver never delivered. This is for the kind of person who cares about sound as an experience. You don't just want volume, you want nuance. You've noticed when mids sound boxed in, when highs feel flat, when dialogue floats instead of anchoring you in the moment. That feeling wasn't you being picky, it was you recognizing quality. Before anything else, go check today's price and stock in the link below. Gear this capable never stays at a comfortable, predictable price for long. You knew it was time for an upgrade when your system started to feel like a compromise. Movies sounded like they were missing weight. Music lacked presence. You kept thinking, there has to be more to this. You turned up the volume, adjusted this, toggled that, and nothing stuck. That's the moment you realized you've outgrown settling. Then you bring home the Marantz Stereo 70s. The first track plays and for the first time it feels like the system is working with you, not against you. That Class AB amplification doesn't just push sound, it sculpts it. Tight, expressive bass that doesn't bloat. Mids that give instruments space to breathe. Highs that are crisp without being harsh. It's the kind of clarity that doesn't shout, it invites you in. Whether you're queuing up a favorite vinyl rip, hosting a movie night, or just streaming something through Spotify Connect or AirPlay 2, every moment feels intentional. Dialogue feels anchored, soundtracks feel layered, and silent passages don't fall off, they hold space. Once you feel this level of refinement, going back to weak gear feels like willingly choosing mediocrity. And if you're thinking about waiting for a price drop, don't. That's where hesitation turns into regret. Components like this move quickly, and the value here is something you'll thank yourself for the first time you realize the sound matches the effort you put into your content. You might wonder if 75 watts per channel is enough. The truth? It's not about more, it's about right. This receiver doesn't need watt chasing to sound commanding, it controls every watt it has with intention. Quiet moments stay detailed. Loud passages stay composed. It's not loud for loud's sake, it's presence. One thing people don't expect until they live with it, the emotional clarity of music you thought you knew. Subtle details you never noticed before suddenly matter. Instruments inhabit space instead of clashing. That's the difference between hearing and experiencing. Onlyness changes how you think about your setup. You stop second-guessing every tweak. You stop thinking good enough. You start enjoying sound the way you always wanted to. You get warm, expressive amplification that feels honest. You get connectivity that actually works, effortlessly. You get music and movies that feel anchored instead of scattered. You get a system that feels proud to be part of your space. It's not the cheapest, and it's not for someone who just wants background audio, and that's exactly why it feels like a meaningful upgrade. It's for people who care, and who felt the frustration of gear that just didn't match their intent. At some point, you stop comparing specs and realize you've been circling back to this one because it already felt right, not because of noise, but because of performance you recognize. Don't let this be the upgrade you put off and look back on wishing you'd made sooner. Check the link, see where the price sits right now, and trust that instinct that brought you here. Once you live with this level of presence and refinement, everything else will suddenly feel like a place you've already outgrown.